One to go from start stand. Going green next time out, turn number 4. And again, our first of 2 D mains. Coming up next going to be our factory stock. Our next heat race in order, which I think is number 3. So you're on deck. Factory pure stock, heat race number 3. You're on deck. So be ready. As Blair able to nudge forward there, and again, we didn't have Keith out. The number 14 car kind of opened up that front row for that inside to slide forward. Green flag flies, and away we go, looking for the top 12.
And looks like as they go, looks like we got some bumping and grinding going on here on the front side as we go down the backside. Looks like it's going to be the 27 car of Chase Cooper leading, but we got a wasp nest coming our way. Here they come. It's still Cooper. Blair, your top 2.
Yeah, McCurdy got in there and kind of got in the back of the number 15 car and had him scooted sideways and backed out of the throttle and almost stacked the field for us down turn number 3 and 4. Everybody's able to power out of it, however. We'll keep them hustling. 2 and 3 wide back through the field. Again, looking for these top 12. So 7 cars not going to make the dance or into the next round of qualifications, I guess what we're going to call. As we got slow on top side of the racetrack, lost a shoe on one. Down in turn number 3 and 4, and we'll see if he's going to drop her down into the infield. We'll be able to stay green flag, or he might possum it up out on the racetrack and look for a caution.
Can't tell the number of that car slowing down the backside as he works that through. That's going to be Brown in the LT3 car, Leslie Brown out of Lumberton, Mississippi. Looks like he may be done for the night as your leaders comes down the front side. The 111 car.
Keeping him green out here as he's trying to clear down in and is stuck right there on the edge of the racetrack on the exit out of turn number 4. You see the car rocking back and forth, and for some reason he can't crest the knoll. And well, there comes a caution flag for us.
Well, looks like the caution is out, Chet. Looks like we're going back green flag racing with Thomas McCurdy out front. The Catawba, South Carolina driver will lead them back to the green flag, and he does. The flag's in the air. And we're back underway. Lovell in the 83 car, the 27 car.
Oh, that's not going to
Chase
work.
Cooper, and that ain't going to work.
Yeah, 93 car was right there in that final transfer spot. And now finds himself down the infield. He'll try to pull her down through. We're going to stay green. No, we're not.
And Michael Blade in the 9 car, the Culleoka, Tennessee driver. Looks like he tried to jump the wall. And the 111 car, Thomas McCurdy, the Catawba, South Carolina driver, will bring them back to the green flag here in turn number 4. Flagman looking over, gives them the green flag, and we're back underway. Lovell and Cooper side by side for the second spot. As they work off of turn number 2 down the back straightaway, it's still going to be McCurdy leading them into turn 3.
Blair got started on the front row, and he is falling back into the field and finds himself in a 3-wide battle, or what was the 3-wide battle coming out of turn number 2. So he'll bleed off another spot. That'll give the opportunity for Suddeth to make the attack. The number 11 car looking out wide will follow. Somehow we've swollen our ranks to 16 cars, so now 4 cars won't make it in, and right there's a big bobble on the back straightaway. We almost eliminated them.
Yeah, the leaders come down the front side. It's still going to be the 111 car of McCurdy, 27 car of Cooper, and the 83 of Lovell. 12 cars advance. 18B car looks like Matt Henderson coming alive as well, along with the 10 car of James Patrick, Mobile, Alabama driver.
It's your battle taking place for the 12th and final transfer spots happening towards the tail of the field. And I believe one of them might be a lap down. LT3 car is right there, technically running 12th on the track, but did he lose a lap? That's the question. We don't know if that's the case or not. If he did lose a lap, he's not your 12th car. Your 12th car is the 4J car that's getting around there, which would be Dixon. So it's either Dixon or the LT3 of Brown that has the final transfer. And now that all changes as 93 pulls to the infield.
We'll lose Zimmerman to the inside. He'll go to the infield, so we'll lose another car. As your leaders come through 3 and 4, they'll have lap traffic before long. But we've only got 10 complete, 2 laps to go. No, it's 15 laps. I'm sorry, we're going, or 12 laps. I don't know.
You sound like an auctioneer trying to find a bid.
15, I don't know. We're coming. We got a car slowing though up in turn number 3 and 4. It's going to be the 4 car.
He's going to try to limp around Chris Dixon. Look out. The old Hogs on Ice down in turn number 3 and 4, and Mr. X is around.
Mr. X of Cash Wilson.
Hustle this up a little bit. I got to make breakfast at the hotel. Got pancake on a stick. You can't already pass that up.
There you go.
Here comes the green flag, and away we go. Again, looking for those top 12. Side-by-side battle taking place here as the number 11 car looks out wide.
That's the 11 car, Jamie Sudduth.
Yes, the Sudduth's trying to make some hay. He's got her sweeping out against the wall and right back down to the inside. Everybody kind of working the bottom to the middle of the racetrack where he kind of got it slicked off. And unfortunately, they're blowing some dust up on the top shelf, and there's some contact. And that'll put the J or LT3 rather, a Brown around if he's not a lap down. I don't think we have the answer to that question yet, do we, Ross?
We don't know what's going on with that car.
He doesn't know either. He knows he's putting it around the racetrack. I think that's as far as that goes.
He's making laps.
One coming up off the bottom. White flag is out. We're going to race her around the checkered flag and let the scorers figure it out. And there's contact. And oh, Cash is into the wall. 4J car down the back straightaway. Another 4. We got them all over the place. Checkered flag's out. We're going to put this one into the books. Let scoring worry about it. McCurdy's going to pick up the win. Now we're positive about the number 11 of Sudduth finished out second on the field, I believe, in the 27 of Cooper rounds out your top 3, and that's as far as I'm going to speculate.
And Lovell will be your 4th, along with the 18 car, rounds out your top 5. But we're taking 12. 12 cars will go into the C main.
Alrighty, tighty. Want to go from a starter stand, go green next time. Out of turn number 4 here on this D main. Again, looking for the top 12. Tag them onto the back of C main number 2 is the plan. Everybody kind of checking out the bottom of the racetrack. And again, we kind of blew a little bit of dust up across there and got the top of it dirty. So it's going to take a few cars to get that cleaned off. You're going to make it around against the wall and rip the lip. So we'll see if that's available to us or not here as this night goes on. Green flag, and we're underway. A little slip of the grip for the 182 car, and that's going to cost him down into the corner. And almost able to get up there for the number 99. Fortner was giving it to what for it, and unfortunately he's going to not be able to get there in time to capitalize on that slip we saw out of the 182 as he's quickly back on the throttle. Not quick enough, though. There's Fortner getting around into the number 2 spot.
A little contact there between Fortner and the Justin King car. But Fortner into the 2nd spot. Here they come.
Yeah, he had punched the throttle coming out turn number 2 and almost forced his way out into Sturkey in a number 40 car. He is technically, or was your race leader, now scored 2nd as they get down into turn number 1 and 2. A good battle taking place back there as look out. 182 car off the bottom, and he's going to wander around like a lost child down into turn number 3, and somebody's going to get collected at some point.
He's a loose goose, and we got one spinning. That's the 95 car of Emmons, I believe, and the 526 car being collected up as well.
See double foul coming at us. Although we're showing 0 up on the board, so I'm not sure. I think it'll fix itself here as we get one lap into the books. Speaking of hitches into giddy up, there's contact, one around. Caution flag's going to come out for this one. Maybe. Maybe not. Yeah, now there's 2 cars involved, and the third one with a little Rumpelstiltskin there on the right rear quarter panel. Now we're good. Hodge is going to bring him back here to the green flag, and we'll see if we can get a score, a lap up there on the board so we know exactly where we stand. We're looking at 12 laps of total distance. Green flag's out. Well, Hop's giving a jump down the corner. 3 wide, 4 wide back in the field. Woo! She's getting tight down that end of the racetrack. Is it going to work out for us? So far, so good. Able to race out of it down into turn number 3 and 4. Bring them onto the front straightaway. Race leader up front. Still the 99 car showing the way. The 20. Gibson falling in that number 2 spot. We're looking for the top 12 to advance.
Brian Fortner, your leader, being challenged now down the back straightaway. Here they come. Who's going to have it at the stripe? It's going to be, let's see, caution on the speedway. 4 laps on the board now.
Maybe. 1A car getting sneaky. Look at him out on the outside.
But Brian Fortner, he's going to take him into turn number 1 of the 99 car. Watch that 182 car. He's moving as well.
Top spots, interesting, down into the corner. They run at your race league. Coming out of the 162 car, we just huffed a power play.
Your leader up in smoke in the 99.
Now, to his credit, he blew the motor, and Hodges tried to turn into the infield so they could stay green flag, and he hit down there where it's real muddy and just kind of sliz. We got 2 of them off the wall. We got debris down at turn number 4. It's a yard sale.
Well, this is a head-on collision here in turn 4. He'll bring them through 3, looking for the green. It's in the air, and we're back underway.
Yeah, King and his pink cage able to roll from the front rows, trying to hang on to the number 1 spot he had initially. It's a good battle taking place top 5. Looking pretty stout and sexy down at turn number 3 and 4. Back behind, we're going to blaze it in. Let's see, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Out looking in comes the number 7 car, 7X. Rowan, for all he's worth, trying to give himself a transfer into that C-main.
Only 12 cars survive. There's a wasp nest up front. Here they come, side by side for the number 1 spot. It's still going to be Justin King.
Watching back through the field there, the number 4 car got a little wide down to turn number 3 and 4 and sucked out over the cushion and kind of ground him along the walls. We got to slow it down the inside. Look out. 93 car went full flaps down in turn number 3 and 4, and everybody got on the back bumper. Reyes around. Backs it into the infield. Just keep on backing up. Throw it in reverse and get yourself out of the mix there. And that was a lap car going a lap down to the field. So we'll take that scramble on. Top 5 still out of the way. 9 laps scored into books. And a spinner down at turn number 3. Look out!
Whoa! Went right between the wall and the car.
Yeah, he tried to door wedge up in there and unfortunately ripped the left front off that car, and that'll end the run for the 4. Good charge down into the corner. Two cars not going to make it in, and right now that battle is taking place for not last on the racing surface. 00 car looking around the outside for Raimondo as he's a little loose down into the corner. At least I thought so. Thought the back end was going to step out around, but it is a battle between him and the 11G car. Both of them trying to hang on to that final transfer spot. Everybody else up through there trying to find their way. Meanwhile, the 20 car gets around and into the point. So good charge for Kirby. Coming from back in the field up onto that number 1 spot here in this D main event. He's going to leave him by the wayside. Take the old Trump 2020 car down to turn number 1 and 2. And that is not the end of the race, suspiciously enough. So we'll continue on around. We got some spinners down the corner. And so far, caution flag not yet waving. So lap number next goes into the books. We're kind of watching down the inside, and there's the caution flag. And
or Michael Kirby. That's what I'm saying. That's out front. Michael Kirby in the 20 car. He's the one out front.
There we go. Gibson actually back running into number 3 position. So we'll throw him 3 wide down into the corner, looking for these final 3 laps. That was a lot of 3s. So only one car is going to not make it out of this thing with what's left. They need to mind their P's and Q's up front. Your 3-car battle taking place out turn number 4 is for your final transfer spot. Everybody else is running for a better starting position in the C main. It'll be coming up here after a heat race, I believe. So there's the white flag. We'll finish this one off. Kirby up front. Take him around his final voyage velocity. We got spinner down the corner. We're going to stack up 1, 2, 3 cars as they'll monster truck each other down at that end of the racetrack. So we'll see how this
Checkered
scores out.
flag.